Let's talk about the game now. In fact, you've heard enough from us for right now. Let's check in with one of our sideline reporters for this one, Kristen Ledlow. Kristen, which one did you hear? Did you hear Laurel or did you hear Yanni?
I heard Laurel this time
okay,
when you were playing it over and over. And I guess I'm responsible for this smooth transition. And since it was a blowout loss in game one, despite the criticism for the Rockets' game plan, neither Coach D'Antoni nor his team seems to want to stray from the system that won 65 games this season. We actually just sat down with Coach D'Antoni moments ago, and he said, we're playing exactly the way we have to play, but we just have to play better. We didn't play well enough to beat the champs. He and his stars addressed the media yesterday, and guys, they seem to be on the same page.
You watch them, and what's the best way that we can play this team with this talent? This is the best way. I mean, we won 65 games, and there was nothing to disprove it all year. So why wouldn't we play this way? And I think this is the best. James is one of the best, if not the best ever, one-on-one player.
That's what we've been doing all year long. We went literally 2 months, and I think maybe lost a game or two by doing what we do. So it won't change. We just got to do it better.
They cause different matchup issues, as do we. They did what they do better for longer than we did. I think it's a reason why they probably won a championship last year. You know what I mean? I'm sure if you go to any statistics, the team that usually wins probably has the least amount of mistakes.
Warriors coach Steve Kerr agreed with that sentiment, saying that you're not going to change who you are in the playoffs. You're going to be who you are, but you have to be better. And is somebody messing with me? Somebody's saying donut now. Somebody is saying donut next to this set. Okay, guys, take it away.
Thank you very much, Kristen. Thanks for playing our game. So you heard Mike D'Antoni, you heard Chris Paul, you heard James Harden, you heard through Kristen from Steve Kerr that even though you have been saying, look, you got to do something uncomfortable at this stage. It's like it's unanimous on the Houston side. Look, this is what got us to 67 wins.
Yeah, but
and we're not going to change.
During those 67 wins, they're playing the Atlanta Hawks, the Orlando Magic, the Sacramento Kings. They're playing the team that's been to the final 3 years in a row. That will work against the Magic, the Hawks, and the Sacramento Kings. Go ahead, Kenny.
I think first of all, they have the personnel to be adaptable. They do have the personnel to be adaptable because they can, what I would say is that you could, instead of running pick and roll, you can penetrate and pitch and still create one-on-one opportunities. But you can't be stubborn to the point, we'll see tonight, because he might be fool's golding us and saying, I'm not doing anything different than do things different so Steve won't be prepared. But when we're playing Shaquille O'Neal in the NBA Finals, if we don't double team, and because typically we say Dream can handle everyone one-on-one, and we decide not to double team Shaquille O'Neal, we don't win that series. We have to double team now, do something uncomfortable, and everyone has to roll. When we played John Stockton on the pick and roll with Malone, Robert Horry had to come from the weak side uncomfortable, something we've never done, because that's the only way. This is a great basketball team. This isn't those teams that you mentioned. You're going to have to tweak, and you're going to have to unscrew and tighten all at the same time.
A lot of people listen, but they don't understand. I'm not saying changing the system. Obviously,
Exactly.
we know what we're talking about. We're saying, if you look at the history of the game, Kenny knows this, you will not win a championship unless everybody is involved. Michael Jordan, when he first came in, tried all that one-on-one crap. It don't work. Golden State Warriors are great because everybody is involved touching the ball. You can't hold the ball one guy 15 times in a game, 22 seconds out of shot clock, and expect the others to be ready. If you look at all the greatest shots in the history of the game, it's by the others. Steve Kerr was the other. When he told Michael Jordan, Mike, you pass you the ball, I'll be ready. Right here, it's too late in the shot clock for him to do anything. He's not going to be ready right there. So you got to keep the guys involved. We as superstars sometimes we have to use what we have, Ernie, to get people involved. Like James can get to the basket every time. So every now and then, he should get to the basket, draw the defense, and kick to his guys. Golden State's using 5 guys. Houston Rockets using 2. In a fight, 5-on-2, 5 guys will always beat 2 guys.
Hey, let me say a couple things, Ernie. The one thing I like to see the Rockets do, look, they're trying to make a play with 2 seconds to go on the shot clock.
So others ain't going to be ready.
First of all, I don't want to even put that type of pressure on James. I would attack early in the shot clock. That's the first change I would make. And secondly, I try to get my others involved, because if you look at all those plays, Kevin Durant, Klay Thompson, and Steph Curry, what are they doing? Resting. They get to rest half the game, Ernie. And the one thing that the Warriors do, they put Chris Paul and James Harden, they made them play defense every trip down the court. But if you're going to let those three guys rest, just stand in the corner the whole game, they're going to have more energy for offense. But also, James Harden got tired that night. He might not admit it because he has to work so hard, but go early in the shot clock, and then I would try to make Kevin Durant play defense.
And I want to say one word. Sacrifice. When you're a superstar, you got to sacrifice for the others, and the others have to sacrifice for the superstar. Period. If you don't have to sacrifice in your game, you won't win.
And they have the talent to do it.
You know what? One thing that this made me think about as you were talking about, hey, you got to change things up and be uncomfortable. Going back 11 years, playoffs in 2007, Golden State, number 8 seed, takes on Dallas, the number 1 seed under Avery Johnson. Avery Johnson changes his lineup to match up with the smaller Golden State. And you said there's no way on earth that a number 1 seed should change anything against the number 8 seed Golden State. But now you're saying Houston has to change the way they do
different. It's a different scenario.
That's totally different.
Totally. You're talking about changing up for an 8 seed or changing up for the greatest team possibly in this modern era. This Golden State Warrior team is the greatest team in the modern era that has been assembled. So yes, you can't do the same things against them that you can do against the Milwaukee Bucks.
But aren't you asking a lot to take a team that's done everything the same way all year to get here and say,
if you want to be great,
change the way you're doing things, guys. That's all I'm asking.
Ernie, before this series, I said, it's a lot to ask for James Harden and Chris Paul to play one-on-one and have to guard Steph and Clay. First of all, that's impossible. I've been in the NBA for 30 years. I've never seen one guy have to get 35 a night and guard the best guards in the NBA. All I'm asking the Rock to do is don't run down the shot clock every time. Don't be out there curling, dribbling, and then hack up a shot with 2 seconds to go.
I got another.
Do that 20, 30 times.
Okay.
You can't do that.